Taylor Fritz weighs in on CocoGauff privacy controversy at the Australian Open. CocoGauff's hopes of winning her first Australian Open title came to an abrupt end in 2026 after a difficult quarterfinal loss in Melbourne. The American had enjoyed a strong run through the tournament, defeating Kamila Rakimova, Olga Danilovic, Hailey Baptiste, and Karolina Muchova to reach the last 8. However, she was outplayed by Ukraine's Aryna Svitolina, falling 1-6. 2-6 in a one-sided defeat. Following the match, Gauff was filmed backstage smashing her racket, a moment that quickly sparked debate about player privacy at the Australian Open. Players deserve more privacy. Fans say the incident raised questions about whether tennis players are given enough private space during major tournaments. Many fans and observers agreed that athletes deserve moments away from cameras, especially in emotionally charged situations. Gauff herself later suggested she had tried to find a place without cameras, but was unable to do so, fueling criticism of the tournament's behind-the-scenes coverage. Taylor Fritz believes the footage should not have been shown. Fellow American Taylor Fritz has now added his voice to the discussion. Sharing his thoughts while answering fan questions on Twitch, Fritz acknowledged that cameras are common throughout tournament venues and that players are generally aware of them. "There are cameras in places we know about," he explained. "It's a bit of an invasion of privacy, but I understand why they do it. Fans want to see the behind-the-scenes moments." He added that areas like the gym are constantly filmed, and players learn to behave accordingly. However, Fritz made it clear that Gauff's situation was different. "When players think they're not being filmed, and they show emotion, I don't think those moments should be broadcast," he said. Fritz revealed that he knows the exact location where Gauff broke her racket, and even he was unaware a camera was present there. "I had no clue there was a camera there," he admitted. "Obviously, she went there because she didn't think there was one either. In situations like that, they probably shouldn't show it." Comparing Gauff's moment to Sabalenka's US Open incident, the episode drew comparisons to Aryna Sabalenka's racket smash at the 2023 US Open, which was also caught on camera after her loss to Gauff in the final. But Fritz pointed out an important distinction. Sabalenka, he said, broke her racket in a room where players know cameras are always present. "If they show that, I don't really have an issue with it," Fritz explained. "She had to know there were cameras there." In contrast, Gauff appeared to believe she was in a private area. Tournament director responds to privacy concerns. Australian Open tournament director Craig Tiley has since addressed the controversy, saying organizers are willing to make changes if players feel uncomfortable. "The first thing we want to do is listen to the players and understand what their needs are," Tiley told Tennis Channel. He emphasized that there are already several player-only areas with no cameras, including locker rooms, recovery spaces, and coaches' rooms. However, he noted that general corridors and walkways are typically filmed as part of tournament coverage. Tiley confirmed the tournament will continue reviewing its policies to ensure players feel respected and comfortable. Looking ahead to 2027, while the debate over privacy continues, it remains to be seen whether the Australian Open will adjust its camera placement or backstage coverage next year. The 2027 Australian Open is scheduled to begin on January 17th, and any changes made by organizers will be closely watched.